Hi FlossTube, I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And we're the Carolina Stitchers. This is our channel all about cross stitch and what we did for the week. How was your week, Emma?
Good, it snowed. So I was really happy about that. We
did snow.
Sad snow angels because it started snowing overnight. And so at like 1:30, my husband woke me up to like show me the snow. And then I was so excited, I just stayed awake. I could not fall back asleep. That is a true story. But then by the time it hit like 6 a.m., I went outside and it got to the point where the snow wasn't really powdery. It was more icy.
Yeah, because it was a wintry mix coming down. Yep. Ours started, before I went to bed, it must have been about 11 something. Started coming down, started as ice, turned into snow. We, this morning, still had snow on the ground.
Oh, so do we.
It's been horrible. So, I was not a fan. Everything shut down for like a solid... Well, Wednesday for sure.
I haven't gotten mail since Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Everything. All the appointments. Packages. Yes, me too. Yep. All of the appointments were delayed.
Yep, Sophia's pediatrician's now this Thursday.
Yep. So that's what we did. Yep. Tried to stay warm. I do not enjoy... I think our lowest was 19. It was so bad. But I stitched a lot. I got nothing else done.
I didn't really stitch. I stitched a little bit.
So much. Emma was too busy in the snow. Yeah.
Snow and just...
So other than that, my week was very uneventful. Yeah. I have read books and stitched, which now I'm so behind because I have so much to finish in the house. I've got to get the decorations up. It is starting to look like we're moving.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to get that done. We're going to film this, and then we're going to have chicken dip and watch some football. Yep. And I think that's it. Next week is B-Day week, so that's exciting.
What's this week? Sunday.
I don't count it till Monday. Oh. So I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to go to Stitchin' Kitten on my birthday. So anybody in South Carolina, that's in Irmo. So it's a little bit more than 2 hours away from here. We have 2 LNS, 3, because we have Pandas Crossing, which is almost to North Carolina.
I haven't been there. I don't think, I've maybe been there once.
I haven't been there since your sister graduated from her undergrad. Yeah. It's been a long time. And then we have Barefoot that's in Myrtle Beach. At first, Dad was like, do you want to go to Barefoot? And I was like, I love Barefoot, but I do not want to go to the beach when it's 20 degrees.
Let's do it.
No. So we're going to go to this Stitchin' Kitten, and I already have in mind a couple of things I think I want.
That's exciting.
It's going to be fun. So nothing else in your week?
I got locked out of the house today.
Well, here's the good thing. Her whole entire family got locked out of the house.
Yes.
She, her husband, the
Sophia.
dog, the baby, everybody.
Like, well...
So I said it could have been much worse. At least you guys were all together.
Yeah, well, we have a system, so if we're ever going out anywhere, like, their only responsibility is Sophia. So, like, she's always taking care of whatever, but I had just left the keys on the table because it was my job to load the car and lock up, and didn't realize the bottom deadbolt was locked, and the keys were inside still.
And then my husband was at the grocery store at the same time because I had done an order pickup. So Emma called like, Dad needs to get me. Then she called back, Dad doesn't need to get me.
Because we called maintenance, and at first it was a voicemail, and then they called back, and they were like, oh, we'll get there. And it took like 30 minutes. I was like...
And she is such a daddy's girl when it comes down to it. And so he's like, I'll leave the basket here and go. I was like, I think you can check out. And then Emma called back like, the maintenance is here, don't. So he was like, going, coming. Well,
because it was kind of hard to gauge because they didn't tell us what time they would be here. And it sounded like they had just woken up. And I was like... It's 11 o'clock.
All's well that ends well. And it was 50. I was like, Emma, it's no different than taking her for a walk.
Yeah.
She's all bundled up. She was probably sweating.
Yes, she had jackets, blankets,
big fuzzy blanket. I was like, everybody's good. In fact, you even have cover in the car. Sure. They just couldn't drive the car or get in the house.
It was one of those, we got in the car, so baby's buckled, we're all loaded. And my husband goes to me, like, reaches his hand out, and I was like, what are you doing? He's like, the keys. I was like, no, you have the keys. You said got the keys. He's like, no, you said got the keys. I was like, I don't have the keys.
And the moral of the story is they have the same security system we have. You don't even need the keys.
Nope.
I'm like,
Unless the bottom
I said,
actual
use the
lock is
keypad.
locked.
She's like, no, we locked the bottom lock. I was like, why would you ever do that? The keypad controls the deadbolt. So if you do that, as long as you have your code.
You locked it up tight. Now I know. And now I know to keep spare keys in the diaper bag.
So yeah. So that was the morning.
Yes.
They came, they looked a little
It was
worse.
30 minutes, but it felt like forever. A
little worse for the wear. I was like, whoa, what have y'all done to yourselves? Sophia was very happy though.
Oh yeah, she's very
She was watching Bear in the Big Blue House while they combusted. So everybody's fine. Everybody's good.
I've never been locked out of anywhere before.
That's because I'm the mom. I'm usually in charge.
Facts. I was like, well.
Yeah. So Sophia's just like, wow.
She's like, these are my parents.
These people.
Like,
but everybody's good.
Yeah, we're good.
So we're going to eat a snack and watch some football. And
have a great day. I start back to work.
I think the dog
tomorrow,
might bark. I just heard the vacuum. If the dog barks, we'll
fix it. We'll edit it. Do something.
Take it right out of there. Again, dogs, birds,
babies.
Teens, adults, babies. We run the gamut over here. So anyway, did you work on any whips while you were playing in the snow, Emma?
Well, I stitched a little bit on two things. So I didn't get as much stitching as I would like. So the first one, which I showed this last week, it is the February. Why can I not get this actual? Here we go. It is by the Snowflower Diaries, Joyful World, February.
And I think we fixed the link, didn't we?
Yes.
Someone was asking for a link.
It's linked.
But you can always Google Snowflower Diaries, Joyful World, and whatever month that you want to stitch, and it should come right up. And they're all free.
And I'm just stitching this on a piece of ivory fabric that I have. It's kind of crinkled because I started something else on it. I'll iron it. And then, so basically I finished the ducks and I switched out that yellow to make their beaks a little bit darker. So that is one of my things. And then the second one, which I've been wanting to start this for a while and keep saying to start it. Well, I finally started it. It's Crafty Bluebonnet Designs, the South Carolina State Spool. So I'm working on this.
I love that.
And I think this could be a finish pretty soon, even if I just stitched on this today.
That's tiny.
It's a smaller stitch. I'm doing this on that same fabric that the ducks are on in the called for DMC. And I've got the moon done too, but really with the blue is when it pops out more.
But I like how much it shows with the blue.
So those are what I stitched on this week.
Super cute, Emma. Those were your whips. I had a new start. Well, I had maybe only one new start. Yeah, because I had a finish also. But my first new start was Stitching with the Housewives, Spring, Saying of the Seasons. This is available at Fat Quarter Shop, and you buy it as a kit. So it comes with the 24 count black Monaco, which I didn't use. I gave it to Emma.
Yes, I have that.
And it comes with the bag.
Oh,
it comes with all the floss, which you guys know, me and floss. Comes with finishing fabric. And it comes with an enamel charm. Oh, where am I at?
Oh, that's cute.
Super cute. So again, if you buy it from Fat Quarter Shop, it's not available as just a pattern right now. You can get the whole kit and caboodle. So I started this, and it's going super fast. I started this Friday night.
I love that. I love spring colors. They're just so bright and happy.
After the snow, I super needed some spring.
Yeah, I'm kind of ready for warmer weather.
So this is going to go up here on this galvanized piece. Hopefully. It's supposed to fit.
I bet it will.
But you can see, I don't know why I put this back away. You can see where I'm at.
You got a lot
so
done.
I just have to finish this.
What's one day of stitching on it?
It was I started it Friday night.
Nice.
So I super love it. And this is Picture This Plus Shadow Lugana, which is my favorite chalkboard fabric because you can see it just looks like it was a chalkboard and somebody wiped it off.
Yeah,
started.
like erased.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it.
So I did that. That was a new start. I continued to stitch on One Nation by ByGone Stitches. This was kind of a focus for January just because I would love to be done with it this year. I started this last year, 2024 I started it before StitchCon because I wanted to take it, and I did, to StitchCon to work on it some. And one of our good friends every day, she was like, "Are you done with the stars?"
I was about to say, how much stitching did you get done at StitchCon?
Not much, because I am such a people watcher. People watcher, people talker, shopper. But look where I'm at.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So I at least did the grid. So now I can see the end.
It's in sight.
And I'm trying to leave this out. My girlfriend, Raquel, Traveling Viking Mama on Instagram. She's like, you could just do a star a day. You'll be done. But see, once I start it, then I want to be overly, you know, ambitious. And then I end up, that's all I stitch on that day. And then the next day I'm sad that I didn't.
I feel like the states will go fast. It's just the lines. That's a
but
big
see, if
piece.
you can tell, these it's red and white on each one. And then you can see like the little stars before the states. And again, any state that we've been stationed in or the states we were born in, I'm going to put a gold star so that I still have my true red, white, and blue. But I have, you know, kind of make it an heirloom so that when I'm gone, my kids can fight over it. Y'all wouldn't fight, would you? No. Then, this was part of my WIPGO. One of my draws for January was Mira, Nora, you pick. So I did half of the month, the Aquarius, and then the second half I did Lady of the Flag.
She's so pretty. I love
Mirabilia.
this pattern.
And I bought this when she released it for the anniversary, and so I paid retail when it came out the second time. And I'm stitching this on Constitution fabric by Primitive Hair. We the People.
I love this fabric.
So it's going to be a big one. But really what I did was I did some 1/1 here, right in here. I did 1/1. And then I did some of the flagpole, which is almost to the tip top. So that's where I'm at.
I just love the detail in her dress. Like, with cross stitch, it's amazing
it's
how
all
detailed
DMC.
the patterns can be. Yeah. Like the folds and everything.
It's all DMC.
It's beautiful.
And I know this one is really hard to find, and I'm sorry about that. Just because it's a treasure, but I can understand. There's is it Queen of Freedom? There's another one where she's sitting with the flag. And I would absolutely love to have that one. So I think I put it on my search on eBay, but I've not had a reasonable one pop up. And so far, I've not paid more than retail.
Yeah.
For any pattern that I have. So those were my whips, because my next thing was a finish.
Ooh, I don't.
Did you have any finishes? No. This I started last week. Stitching with the Housewives, Home Sweet Home. And I have this same finishing piece hanging right here. So I just have to finish it, but this week I did not want to, wasn't in the mood to finish or to decorate. I wanted to just stitch.
These are nice weeks though.
So that's what I did. And this is just on a plain 28 count Lugana. But I finished it.
Oh, I love that.
I thought it would go much faster than it did.
Those letters are big.
Well, I know. And then when I looked at it, it was like 235 by 33. And so, but I did get it finished. And it's, like I said, 28 count Lugana. And it is black coffee. That's what I used. But it took a little bit longer than I anticipated. But I was determined I was not going to stop. So I got to finish. So I'm hoping to get that all FFO'd. Like I said, this week's going to be busier, as you guys know. But I'd like to get that done. And other than that, that's it for my stitching. Is that it for your stitching?
Yes, I have some WIPGO plans and haul.
Yep. So what are your plans for this week, Emma?
So plans, I was going through some patterns and I haven't decided. Well, first I showed the Rainbow Row last week. I want to fully cut that up. It takes so much DMC, so I'm going to probably get that from Joann's. But then I found a couple patterns I think I want to stitch on this year. It's this one's Good Intentions by Kathy Barrick. And I don't remember where I got this one from because I think it was a gift or Freebie or something because I didn't buy it. I know that.
Or was it in one of those, like the grab bags?
Oh, maybe it was like from Barefoot Needle Art. So I really like that one.
How big is that?
I think it's going to be
8 by 8.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Cute.
But it says, I myself am made entirely of floss stitched together with good intentions.
Yes, ma'am.
And then this one is the Cricket Collection. It's Welcome, I think. Because it's just a bunch of welcomes.
Collection number 7. Well, yeah, I don't know.
But it's a bunch of little welcome signs, and I want to make one to put on a wreath I want to make for my front door, but I think I want to do this pineapple one.
Like the inside of your front door? Oh, yeah.
So, like, there. So I might get that up.
So, Carolina.
And then this other pattern is Little House Needlework Sit and Stitch. And it says, by the ocean, on the beach, under stars I cannot reach, in a car and on a plane, also on a railway train. I can stitch most anywhere, but really love my easy chair. That sounds like a Green Eggs and Ham.
I know.
From
like
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
But I love that. I thought that would be cute. I want to have more pieces that are just not necessarily holiday themed, but more like stitchy. Yeah, like every day. So I found those and like those. And so I think those are my plans. I'll show this with haul, the same one.
How about your WIPGO? Did you pick for next week?
Yes, so it's 7 and 8, which this first pattern, I was going to print it off, but my printer's a whole thing this morning. And so I have a picture of it. It's Stitching with the Housewives, So Berry Sweet. So that is what the pattern looks like.
She came in, she was like, I understand why you feel the way you do about your printer.
Because now my printer won't print.
Now it won't listen to her. It's like it doesn't even belong to her.
And I'm stitching this with the Called For DMC, and this is the fabric you gave me that you like to...
It's shadow, 14 count.
14 count shadow.
Or maybe it's 18 count shadow. It's 18 count.
And so I've got that much done so far. And then this is a whip you passed down to me. It's an Easter one.
That's
so
calendar
I might find
crates.
that pattern to finish it up. But yep, so this was number 7, I think, on my WIPGO.
Love it.
And then my second WIPGO was Coffee Break by, I think this is Soda Stitch.
Yeah. I love that one.
So this is the overall pattern. But I am stitching this very tiny picture.
Oh, hold it right there.
And as far as the DMC, I'm kind of just winging it. I just picked some colors.
I love that little finishing.
I thought that'd be super
my
cute.
Fingernails.
Oh, mine are so chipped right now.
Yeah.
And so with DMC, I just picked ones that looked similar. And this is what I've got so far. And it's on a scrap piece of fabric I had.
I love that. And the fabric is a little mottled. I do love that.
Yep. And
I know,
so
mine have been so chipped.
8.
I was like, I meant to file them. I was like, it reminds me of when you're watching ID channel and they show you just the hand.
No, you're like,
and it's all chipped.
No, mine I painted them, but then when I cleaned this morning, all of my polish started
Mine have
coming
just
off.
been, I'm telling you, not only was it cold here, but our humidity was so low.
My skin's so dry.
It was in the 20s, so I was like, I didn't know your palms could get dry. At least my palms were dry. The outside was dry, and now my fingernails are so brittle, they just keep
breaking
off. So
struggle when you live in a humid place.
Yeah, it's a struggle when it's not humid. Yeah. Well, I pulled my WIPGO, which I'm hoping, like January's WIPGO, I finished the Coastal Cola. I'm hoping I can get a finish.
Yeah, I finished January too for the Ghostface Valentine.
Oh, nice. So this is Haunted Halloween, Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. It was a mystery. This is just half of it, but I've had the whole thing, and it's free.
I love that. I'm gonna have to get that one.
So we need to put that link below. It's still available for free on Fat Quarter Shop. But I did the Called For Classic Colorworks. And this is a picture of this plus, and I cannot remember the name of the fabric though.
It's pretty. It's like a marbled, like green.
It's not quite
blue.
mint. It's more green green than that. Oh, I've got all kinds of strands. But I'm so glad I went with the Classic Colorworks because I love
the orange on that fabric. And that's a big piece. Like, it doesn't look like it would be super big from the pattern.
Right. But I would absolutely love to have this finished. So it's been dragging along with me since I started this at StitchCon.
Like the first time we went? Or
is it the first or the second? I don't know if it has the year on it. I don't think so. It was a sale, Haunted Halloween sale. But I did kit it up for one of the StitchCons. This will be our
4th? I think 4th.
Well, it must have been maybe like the second one that I started it there. That's why I only have half the thing printed because I got my other daughter to print it from her printer. And I didn't want to use all of her ink. My second call was Hands-On Design, and it is her laundry, the laundry company.
Oh, I love this one too.
And I have, I'll show you what I've finished so far. Finished this one. Laundry, the Never Ending Cycle. They're small.
I love the color choices for this too.
But she does enjoy it. Can you hold the bottom of that so we can straighten it out a little bit?
Oh.
Yeah. So she does the back stitch and all the color changes. So I finished that one. And then I finished this one. Self-service. Loads of fun.
Oh, that's cute. Those clothespins are so cute.
I know. And then I started Irony, which is the last one I have to do. Irony, and it says the opposite of wrinkly.
Very true.
So that is so cute. And this is just on a beige linen that I picked up somewhere. So I think I can get a finish on this, but then I'm back to my whole...
Oh.
That's why it's been sitting there. Because there's no dry. It's just as wash and fold.
Wash, fold, dry.
So I think I have to restitch that again. Because there's no way. You don't want to pull all that out. And then will it fit like right here? Sorry.
I was just thinking I could maybe pull it out for you. I don't mind.
No, I think it'll still be.
I just don't. The fabric's such a tiny
Yeah, I think
count.
it's been there for so long. But I'm gonna either way. I'm gonna finish Irony. That's my WIPGO pull, which is good because I love these. And my son and daughter-in-law bought me her kitchen patterns. We were gonna maybe do a extra Santa brought us video, but
I got locked out of the house.
Emma had a time.
I had a whole time.
Which is fine.
It was only 30 minutes. It literally felt like forever. And the baby was with us, and the dog was with us. We were literally all together.
She's like, I feel terrible. I'm like, where's the baby? She's like, with me. I was like, you're fine. Everyone is fine. Take a breath. So that's my WIPGO. I do have more plans for this week, though. Monday, this is my Leisure Arts, one of my Leisure Arts books. My friend Missy, Two Needles Pulling Thread, they were been cleaning up their basement, and she found a whole box, or her husband found it, I guess, of Leisure Arts. And I was like, we've got to start a Santa. So I showed one on Instagram that I had completed, and Stitchy Linda joined in, and they were like, well, we should do a stitch along. So we're going to stitch a Leisure Arts Santa beginning on Monday. And we did not come up with a hashtag, but we'll just tag each other in it. I'm going to show you the one I picked, and then I'm going to show you the one that I think I changed my mind this morning. Maybe you guys can help me. This is All American. Celebration. You can see them.
I love that. I love those colors.
As a lot of you guys know, we are a military family. My grandfather served, both my husband's grandfather served. My husband served for 30 years. My son served. My daughter's still serving. My son-in-law served. So I love anything patriotic. So I chose that, and I even had all the floss ready to go. But then when I was going through it this morning, I found this one, which is up on the housetop. And look at him.
I just love the colors.
Oh my gosh. I love the deer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't decide. But I have until Monday.
Do both.
So, I'm so in love with him. Isn't he amazing?
Mm-hmm. It just looks so realistic, like with the boot and stuff. Like the art.
I was looking on the cover. Look at these guys. You know, I love Christmas on that teal.
Mm-hmm.
So look at those. If you don't have a Leisure Arts book, you should pick them up. You can get them for next to nothing. Yeah. eBay, Mercari. I saw something else. Wait a minute, I'm not having fun without y'all. Look at these stand-ups. I know everyone's into the stand-ups.
Oh, those are cute.
These are like the OG stand-ups. How cute are they? This whole book is great. Mm-hmm. And this is Down Santa Claus Lane, book 8. Let's see, maybe we can look at some more Santas. I had doubles on a couple of books, so I gave those to Emma. Yes. These are those little Santas. You could modernize the hoop. Mm-hmm. But I love those. Timeless images in there, right? There's the up on the housetop. Look at these guys. Oh, I love it. So going through this book, I showed you guys the stand-ups. Oh my gosh. Is that smoke from his pipe?
I think so. Womp, I really like that one though.
Isn't that so funny? But look at his
face.
Is that
on a blanket?
I think it's one of those, you know, it's like what you have. A Merry Christmas to you. See, this is a great book. Mm-hmm. Oh, enter with a happy heart. It's so hard to choose. Oh, baby's first Christmas.
I love that one.
Oh. You could change that blue to that pink from the bottom of the blanket.
Yep.
That's what I would use those shades.
We need to search that one.
That one. This is Memory Album. I remember all of our albums. I wish I had my grandmother's albums. And then I showed you guys the All-American. Mm-hmm. And these are, oh, look at the patriotic Santa ornaments.
Oh, those would be perfect for your tree.
I know. Oh my word. So we're starting this on Monday. This is on a tree skirt. But you guys can join in whenever, like I said, if you don't have a book, I'm pretty sure they have them. This is Humble Visitor. They have them at the library as well. Ours does anyway. Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to grab a book and join in, just tag myself, Missy, 2 Needles Pulling Thread, or Stitchy, Linda. So that way we can see it, and we would love to share.
Oh, I love this
your Santa progress. I'm stitching a lot, so I don't anticipate having a finish. That's the same thing. Oh. Christmas Traveler. Are there people in the snow? On a sled?
Oh, I think so.
Kids. I like those colors sometimes. Joy to the World. Oh, what do we do? Look how in detail that is. Kind of reminds me of like a lavender and lace. Mm-hmm. These are Old World Santas. Oh my gosh. I
love the shirt. Oh,
holiday dressing. And they put bells on it, Emma.
I have a bunch of waist canvas that I still have not used. Maybe I need to do that. I bought a shirt or something to make it.
It just keeps going.
I want a sweater like the one on the Santa Claus 2 with the lady with the charm bracelet.
I love that.
I need that.
And then that's it for this book.
That is so cute. That's a really great book.
That's a good one. I think they're all really good. So I have that I'm going to start, and I think everything else for me is haul related. How about you, Emma?
I've got 3 things to haul. Well, these, but they don't have the bag, so I'm going to save those. So I'm stitching with the Housewives, but can't show that because it's just the pattern. And then haul from my lovely mother. We've got Leisure Arts, Santa's Great Book, which I'll see. I want to try to start the Santa stitch along with y'all, but I will also have work tomorrow, so maybe at night. But I really like these Santas.
Ooh,
the Great
that's
Book,
a lot of
and this is Santa's Workshop. So I definitely would not have a finish, but I do like this one.
Santa's Great Book. I have it in
Leisure's
hard back, but I also somehow had it in soft cover, so
because it's got some good patterns. And then this one I really like. It's the Christmas Tree, which I haven't really looked through this one yet, so I'll probably do that when we get back. But already looking, I love these little things. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then the fabric from the spring.
Yes. Yep. It was a 14 count Monaco, but like I said, I used the shadow, so it's just a black. But that came in the
use that.
That came in the kit. And then I have some haul. I had an order at 123 Stitch that did come in. A Q snap because I seem to always have 4 or 5 things going at the same time. I bought some more Picture This Plus vellum. That's what I'm doing the Aquarius on. And it's 28 count Lugana, my favorite. And I bought these. These are Fragments in Time Summer House Stitch Works. But I bought these to go with a Christmas gift. I had a couple, and then one of my daughters gifted me a couple. And so these are going to be a new start. This was also a bag I received for Christmas. It should be Cricklewood.
No, I think it's Stitchin. No, it's Linux Stitches. I think.
Linux Stitches.
I could be wrong.
And so I have the other ones, and these are Fragments in Time 2023, I believe. So these are the ones that I bought. And then I was gifted some. Oh, that deer. Look at that. I love a swan. Oh, that's so pretty. Beehive. I love that. It was just reminding me a lot of stuff that we have here. Ferns. So I was also gifted this for Christmas, and it is Legacy. Picture This Plus Legacy Lugana. That's what I'm going to stitch it all on. And if you go to her website, she has a, do it back here, it's a free chart, but it's a border chart.
Oh, that's nice.
So that it has your little edging and where to put, because you stitch it all as one. So, oh, here's my bag.
Yep. Oh, yeah, so it is the Linux
Stitches. So I picked up that at 123 to complete this. Then I was so happy to purchase this 12 Days of Christmas, and this is Annie B's Folk Arts. On Instagram, someone posted that they had completed theirs, but they were all pairs. Oh. And they were in the different colors, remember? So I bought several of the different colors, but it's a book. Has all the
stockings.
Oh my goodness. And they don't look very big at all.
Those are
so
cute.
Again, Annie B's 12 Days of Christmas, so I had to have that. I don't remember why I bought Tennessee Red Clay and Water Lilies Winter Wheat. I think this is to go with one of my new ones from Glendon Place.
Through my floss, and I've got a bunch of water lilies. I didn't realize that. I've got like 5 or 6. So if you want to I don't think I'm gonna use it because it's thicker. It looks like I don't know.
I would love it. And then the last thing I bought from 123 was the Spring by the Sea embellishment pack. It's floss and beads. But I saw these patterns. I'd seen them before, but then I saw them at StitchCon. And then they didn't have all of them in stock. So for Christmas, I was gifted this bag. And then I was gifted all of the patterns. So I'm going to start with the spring. I wanted to see if they had one that showed the whole thing complete.
I don't know.
But I don't see it. This is by Janette Douglas. It's 4 different patterns, but you can see, well, you can kind of see here.
Yeah.
It makes one big thing, but every corner is what you stitch, and you get your embellishment pack, which I want to say this was like $40 because of the, comes with the threads, Gloriana, the needlepoint silks, and the beads. So I'm going to start with spring, and then I'm going to go to summer. This is going to be really cute. I still need to get the fabric because I'm deciding. Then I'm going to go with autumn. Isn't that cute?
It's adorable.
I think somebody sounds like they're like cutting a tree outside.
Mm-hmm. It does sound like that.
That's okay. They don't know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Winter by the Sea. And again, you can buy all 4. Janette Douglas 1, 2, 3 Stitch has them. And I'm just going to buy the packs as I move along. I think I've decided what fabric. I'm not using the call for because it was the Zweigart Silk Weaver Meadow Mist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I could find it, but some of those tend to be very stiff. So,
or do you like the more?
yeah,
it's not malleable, but
sorry,
flexible.
I got a
Yeah.
mountain. The other things, I bought one other thing which isn't directly Stitchy related, but I did see it on Instagram from a stitcher, and now I'm not gonna be able to get it out of here. Lanterns from Amazon. They're packed in there, so it's 2 lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bases, if you like to decorate like I do, the 2 wooden bases. And I saw these on, I think Raquel posted them. She and I love to talk decor, and she sent me the link, and they're usually $59. It's 2. Usually $59.99, and they're on Amazon for $29 for both of them. And you put a candle in them. Yeah. So I grabbed that, and then I think I have 2 updates from last week. One was this little guy. We weren't sure. I wasn't sure who did this, and it is unanimous. It was Brenda Gervais, but the hat was red on the pattern, and I did blue. So I guess I've been changing things since the dawn. So I just wanted to update you guys. We found out who that was. And then this pattern I had some questions on. I showed you the sampler company, Brenda Key's pattern, and I wasn't sure the name. And my friend Lori, Once Upon a Stitch, told me it's a little hard to find, but they have it on the inside. And so I opened it up. What a treasure trove. First of all, when you open up the pattern, she gives you this, and it says, to prevent wear and tear on your chart, please store in this bag when working. So you don't have to get your own.
Yeah.
So there was that. It also comes with the card, so you can note when it was stitched, where it was stitched. And this is all for free in the chart. And then here is the name. It's Plant Wisdom Sampler, designed by Brenda Keys. Everything is so well done. I have another one coming, but that is should be here this week. That was from Farm Girl Dry Goods. So that, and then someone did ask me if it was color or not, and I would just show real quick that it is black and white. So it is not a color chart, but it's very easy to read. And how magnificent is this?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's super cute.
So I do love that. And I think that was my last update for last week. And other than that,
we have a freebie.
Oh, we do have a freebie.
Yes, we do. So this is, I love Jan Hicks. So I just went on her website and looked at what freebie she had on it. And she posted one. It was this month, so pretty recent. And it is a Valentine freebie. I thought since we were approaching the season, so it says "Be My Valentine."
So
Thought this was a cute, quick stitch,
I
and
think it looks like it'll be fast.
oh yeah, I'll post the link down in the description. But that is the freebie.
So I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna work on my WIPGOs. I would like to start this Spring by the Sea. I want to finish my spring Stitching with the Housewives, FFO some things. I'm gonna do my civic duty this week. One or 2 days, and then I'm gonna have a B day. So hopefully I'll have even more to show next week. And again, Fat Quarter Shop has Stitching with the Housewives 20% off for the rest of this month. I have a Hobby Lobby box coming today, which I'll show you next week. Some ideas to finish for that. And other than that, what do you have planned for this week, Emma?
Going back to work.
It'll
be fine. And then hopefully getting some stitching done.
Yeah.
We'll see. I want to finish that spool and then hopefully start the Santa and get some stuff kitted up.
I love that. And then we plan to be back. I feel like it's going to be a crazy busy week, so maybe we'll have some fun stories. Felt like we were a little boring this week, Emma.
I mean, I told the story I got locked out of the house. That's pretty
That was
boring.
today. We tried at the last minute to get some
That
excitement.
is not boring.
Excitement for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
No one was the worse for the wear. It's like, it's the same as taking her for a walk, Emma. You're allowed to be outside with your baby. It's 53 degrees. And she's bundled up. But anyway, all's well that ends well. And we are good to go.
Yeah.
And so we will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And if I forgot anything, we'll just catch up next
week.
Yep. So we will see you guys then. Bye.